What's good, YouTube? It's of course Leviathan Prophecy, and man, this Super Bowl is getting out of hand. A lot of creative runs by Patrick Mahomes, but didn't necessarily result into touchdowns. He tried to do his best Brett Favre, impersonation, but it didn't just work out. It never worked out. So yeah. Hey man, listen. The Chiefs are gonna go right back into the not right back, but the Chiefs are gonna come back next year. Ready like they never left. You know what I'm saying? So as much as I hate Patrick Mahomes, as much as I hate Patrick Mahomes, you always want to be, you always want to show sportsmanship. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, listen, Tom Brady was not going to lose this game. They knew what they was facing. The Buccaneers have been up and down all season. I mean, when you have TB12, you have a shot. You know what I'm saying? And then, again, the Chiefs cannot stop the run. They cannot stop this nosebleed. They have Jones and they have Leonard Fournette just tearing this KC defense up. And again, it affects the offense. If the defense is not doing their job, guess what? The offense is going to be lackluster. You know what I'm saying? It's just like Madden. If the offense is playing bad in Madden, you think the defense is going to start stepping up? No, the defense is going to start giving up touchdowns like we're seeing right now. You know what I'm saying? Again, look at that, dog. Leonard Fournette is just a beast. But, it's just sad, man. It's just sad, you know? Like I said, you could throw the rig game. You could throw the fix game. It is what it is, But Antonio Brown is going to win his first Super Bowl. Dominican Sue is going to win his first Super Bowl. JPP is going to win his second Super Bowl. Evans is going to win his first Super Bowl. Gronk is probably going to win his third Super Bowl. So, I mean, Tom Brady hands it off to Leonard Fournette. Sorry, I thought that was Jones' second. Tom Brady hands it off to Leonard Fournette, and he gets about 5 yards, 6 yards-ish. No, actually, that was Jones. I'm always keep getting those freaking quarter running backs confused. Leonard Fournette is number 28 and 26. Okay. So, yeah. 11 minutes left to go in this quarter. Fourth quarter, 9-31. I thought the Chiefs was going to score more than 9 points. I had them 24-31. Or 27-31. Tom Brady hands it off to Leonard Fournette, and he gets about 5 yards. Yeah, they're tired. Fatigue. Mentally drained. Can't stop the run. Can't stop the pass. Yeah, this game is basically over. But you know what? The Chiefs are going to go right back. Who knows? Maybe a lot of teams might know how to beat this Chiefs defense and offense. The blueprint is just to contain Patrick Mahomes. We all thought that this was going to be a high-scoring game. It wasn't. It was just like the Patriots versus the Rams. It was just like the Patriots versus the Falcons, Well, I won't go that far. I'll just go with the Patriots and the Rams. Like all that hype about the Rams offense with Todd Gurley, and like they were hyping the shit out of their asses, boy. And then obviously it came out to be an ugly game. This might probably be a worse because we all know what the Chiefs were capable of, but they just came out here and not showed up. The Bucks was the better team. The Bucks was the better team. 9 minutes to go. Now, the storyline tomorrow is going to be, was Patrick Mahomes overhyped? Was Patrick Mahomes feeling the mojo too much? No, it's his first Super Bowl loss. Like, he's not going to go Eli Manning undefeated in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Even though Eli Manning only played in 2 Super Bowls his whole entire career, and he managed to win both of them. You know, look at Patrick Mahomes' face. He looks defeated. He looks confused. He should be. He played like crap. And he played like crap last year in the Super Bowl. But you know what? He made so many good plays that everybody erased it from their memory. You know, now that he played poorly, he threw a lot. Now, he didn't throw a lot of picks, but he threw a lot of inconsistent picks. Oh my God, inconsistent picks. Inconsistent throws. You know, there was a lot of throws where, you know, he was forcing it, you know. Like, he wasn't really, you know, in his rhythm, you know. So, you know, there was a lot of flags thrown. Oh, oh God. Tyrann Mathieu got away with a holding right there, man. I don't know. Maybe the refs didn't want to call it. I don't know, but he got away with the holding. But yeah. So the Bucs are going to punt. I'm gonna stop talking and just do play-by-play. But yeah, man. I mean, like I said, it's frustrating, you know. But the Chiefs are gonna come right back next year and be in title contention. Maybe we might see a repeat. Maybe we might see a rematch of Super Bowl 56. You know. So yeah. Like, the Chiefs are down by 3 touchdowns. The Chiefs are down by 22 points. 22 points they're down by. So if you do the math, if they score right here, it's 15 plus. The field goal is 16. They score another touchdown. That's 22. And they score another touchdown. They basically tie the game up with a 2-point conversion. So this game is not over, you know. But they're going to have to, you know, like, abandon the run. You know what I'm saying? Because the run is not going to get them anywhere unless the run is very effectively. Because when you have Dominic Sue and JPP and David and Shaq, it's, I mean, that defense, you know, they know how to clog a very good running game, you know. And Patrick Mahomes doing his best Brett Favre impersonation, running for his life. I mean, like I said, man, Patrick Mahomes did not play well last year in the Super Bowl. But you know what bailed him out? His defense. You know what else bailed him out? His supporting cast. His supporting cast let him down. Tyreek Hill didn't do as much as he did last game. You know, the last time they played, he went for 12 catches for 293 yards and 3 touchdowns. Right now, I don't even think he caught the ball. He probably did, but it wasn't for much. You know, so, I mean, he's going to learn from it. He's going to have 1 Super Bowl loss on his record. He might probably retire with 1 Super Bowl. We don't know, because obviously it's very hard to get back. You know, and plus with the Super Bowl hangover and all this other stuff, teams are now going to have time to say, okay, this is how you stop Patrick Mahomes, because every Super Bowl you get a tape. You know what I'm saying? Every team is watching. All the teams that played in the playoffs, all the teams that played in the regular season, now they have a clear vision of how to stop Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? So you're not going to see, you know, Patrick Mahomes fling it, you know, 55 to 40 times a game, because now the defense knows how to neutralize him, you know? But we'll see, man. We'll see. So Patrick Mahomes in the shotgun, 5 wide receiver set. He's calling out audible. Patrick Mahomes snaps it. He looks. He holds it. He throws, and he got Travis Kelce. His slow ass. If that was what you call it. If that was Tyreek Hill, he would have been at the 15 right now with this speed. But he always liked throwing the Kelce. But anyways, Patrick Mahomes look backs, he throws, he looks, and he gets sacked. He gets sacked. He looks so nervous, man.
Mahomes just trying to find somebody, has to eat it and just take the sack. Boy, when Eric Fisher went out with the Achilles injury late in the
Oh, here we go again with the excuses. Yes, the Chiefs are missing 2 key left offensive opponents, but you know that shouldn't be no excuse. You know, you just have to go out there and do the best that you can. You know, with what you got. And JPP almost got him. JPP, oh, Patrick Mahomes again with the Hercules effort. And it looks like JPP is hurt. Oh, nope, he gets back up. He's good. And Patrick Mahomes is lipping, or he seems dazed. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be... shout out to Tony Romo for making it to the Hall of Fame. Well, not literally, but, you know, he's in the discussion. You know, I think it's... oh, shoot. That's like 200 and... all that body weight. Jesus, you got White, Snoo, and JPP. Damn. His ass got creamed. Woo! Damn. 40 dropbacks, 2 sacks, 24 hurries, 8 knockdowns, 1 batted ball. Patrick Mahomes in the shotgun. He looks, he fires, he throws, and a sliding catch by who else? Kelce. No, it's not a chance, Tony Romo. Stop hyping shit up. In order for the Chiefs to come back, they would have to score in their next... Well, they would have to score in every possession that they get the ball on offense. Patrick Mahomes looks, and he just throws it to the ground. And this game is basically over. Because if they score... Because, like I said, man... Spags did a very good job, man. I mean, if there's one defensive coordinator that can shut you down, it's him. You know, he's done it to Tom Brady before. You know, so, you know, I mean, when he was with the Giants in 08, he shut Tom Brady down, you know, offensively. And that's what he's doing with Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes have never faced a defensive coordinator like that. That's why when he was down 24 or 10 or 9, he was able to come back because he wasn't facing a very good defense, you know. So, but, you know, like I said, man, there's no excuses. You know, just like Tom Coughlin said, talk is cheap, go play the game, you know. I mean, I don't want to hear no excuses. You know, I mean, the Chiefs had their miscues. You know, the Chiefs had a lot of miscues. So Patrick Mahomes looks. He fires, and he throws it to Tyreek Hill, and Tyreek Hill goes nowhere. He gets the first down, but he gets nowhere. And like I said, man, the Buccaneers defense is doing a very good job. You know, now that Patrick Mahomes can't make the big play, every time he makes a big play is miscues. So Patrick Mahomes looks, he fires in the shotgun, and he throws it to Hill again. And down by 5 minutes left to go. This was a terrible Super Bowl, to be honest with you. This was a terrible Super Bowl. This was worse than the damn Rams and Patriots Super Bowl, to be honest with you. It was just too many flags, man. Just too many flags ruined the game. You know? I mean, if there was flags for each team, then okay, it would have been even, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Chiefs have like 9 flags for like 70 yards, 80 yards, you know? Buccaneers probably have like 3, you know, for 15, plus 15 yards. So, I mean, again, a holding, you know? Like, you gonna call that on the Buccaneers too? But like I said, but Patrick Mahomes looks in the shotgun, he throws, and did he pick it off? No, it hit the ground. It hit the ground. So if the Buccaneers win this game, the Buccaneers would have 2 Super Bowl wins, 2 Super Bowl trophies. One back in 01 against the Raiders, and now against the Chiefs. But this time, they would have done it in their hometown. So, yeah, so Patrick Mahomes in the shotgun. But anyways, because the last time Super Bowl was in Tampa, it was the Giants versus the Ravens, right? And you saw how that game got lopsided like that. 7 to 34. Yeah, so this kind of reminds me of that game, but the difference is Kerry Collins. The difference is Patrick Mahomes didn't throw 4 picks. You know what I'm saying? He's just inconsistent a lot. You know, miscues. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. But, you know, as a fair man that I am, you know, they're gonna come back next year. But again, you know, that Super Bowl hangover. I mean, will teams figure out Patrick Mahomes going forward? Because teams are gonna look at this tape. Teams are gonna say, okay, so that's how you stop Patrick Mahomes. Now everybody's gonna have an eye out on Patrick Mahomes, how to neutralize him, you know, and that's going to be how. I mean, that's how you're gonna stop Patrick Mahomes in this Chiefs offense. To be honest with you, just saying. Like I said, I mean, we have seen great defenses plummet in the Super Bowl. We have seen great offenses rise in the Super Bowl. So you're gonna get vice versa, you know. Like when the Giants beat the Patriots, I said mine. When the Giants beat the Patriots twice, they had 2 solid, good defenses. When the Rams lost against the Rams twice, one obviously not Brett Favre, Kurt Warner was his quarterback. The second time, you know, Goff was the quarterback. The first time they had Holt, they had Marshall Faulk, they had very good weapons on that Rams offense. What happened? Quarterback was trash. Second Super Bowl appearance. Well, second time they met up again, they basically had a very good offense again. You know, Woods, Cooper Kupp, Todd Gurley. What happened? That game turned into a defensive game, you know? Not a lot of firepower, you know? So, I mean, like I said, you know, the Panthers had a very good shot of beating the Patriots. What happened? Jake Delhomme wet the bed. So, Patrick Mahomes is in the shotgun with 5 minutes left to go. 5 minutes remaining. Patrick Mahomes, look, and he gets drilled. He gets Goldberg speared. Damn. Woo! Patrick Mahomes got freaking Goldberg speared by Dominic Sanu. I mean, Adamakin Sue. That dude got Goldberg speared. That dude came out the fucking cannon. Saw how fat. Boom! Ooh!
Trying to do anything to help his team and taking.
You see, that's how you get the damn quarterback. That's now the Bucks are playing defense. The Bucks are playing defense right now. You have to get up in his face. That's the only time, because if you let him sit back, he's gonna dissect you.
Only 33. Trying to get at least half of it here with Tyreek.
And he gets nothing.
7.
4 minutes left. Like I said, man, they're down by 22.
That's close to the.
They would have to score in every possession that they get in this fourth. So they're basically gonna go for it. They have no choice. I mean, I was close. I said 30. Well, I said 31 to 27. I was down by 3 points. I was 3 points off. So, kudos to me. Patrick Mahomes in the shotgun, running for his life, and he's gonna fling it, and it's nearly picked off, and it's incomplete. And the Buccaneers will take over, and this game is over. And there's flags. There's flags, but it's not gonna matter. There's flags. It's an incomplete pass, but it's almost picked off. But there's a flag, but on who? Is it on the Buccaneers?
After the play, 4th down.
I think it's on the Buccaneers. Wow, I can't believe Antonio Brown's gonna win his first championship. It's crazy. Yeah, taunting. You can't. Oh, come on.
Like that or condone that at all.
Come on. Come on. Let them trash talk, man. Damn. See, this is why fucking NFL is soft as hell.
Hard to get open all day in Winfield. It was like you're kicking a guy when he's down and he's doing his
Look, listen, man, it's sports.
down.
Unless my
It was over.
unsportsmanlike
Unsportsmanlike conduct
conduct.
of the defense. The ball does go over on downs, and the 15-yard penalty will.
All right, so they're gonna apply it on the receiving kick. Okay, so it's an incomplete pass, but still, exactly, man. What the fuck, shit. Sorry for cussing, but these people, man, NFL is just soft as hell, dog. They did.
In our great outdoor family, you may be feeling a little cooped up.
Like, let them play, man. It's not like they're gonna take it seriously at the end of the day. God, it's
Be traveled.
like it's a game. Like, it's a game, you know.
And they're calling us like never before.
But hey, man, if you can't trash talk, if you can't back it up, don't talk. You know, like the Chiefs has been doing a lot of talking, bickering back and forth, you know, before this whole game started. So
We need nature to help us heal and reconnect with
I don't know.
the most.
I don't know. You know, now this whole dynasty talk can be quiet, okay? Because for one, I didn't believe that the NFL was gonna, you know, like the Patriots did it. The Patriots three-peated. You know, let that sink in. The Patriots three-peated. Now they probably might take a. They probably might have taken a page from the Lakers three-peating, but after them, there's never been a team. There's never been another team that repeated. You know what I'm saying? So when the new kid came around, which is Patrick Mahomes, he won his first championship. I don't think the Patriots was going to let the Chiefs three-peat or even two-peat. Because what the Patriots did was legendary, was historic, never seen before. You know? Actually, we've seen that before, but not in the millennium. You know what I'm saying? Like, not in the new millennium. We have seen that. So, I just felt like the Patriots was going to... I just felt like the Buccaneers was going to win this one. You know? Now, we all going to say what we got to say. Right? We all going to say, oh, you know, like I said, this Super Bowl is rigged. It was Super Bowl 35 all over again. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know what? Next year, y'all gonna be back on the Super Bowl bandwagon again. All y'all saying, "Oh, this is rigged, this is fixed." Guess what? Y'all gonna be right back here next year watching the Super Bowl again. I only have to watch the Super Bowl because I bet like 600. I bet 600 that the Patriots was gonna win. I bet some dude at work. I don't even know him, but he was a huge KC fan. So I said, okay, okay, okay. How much you want to put on? He said 600. I said, fine. You know, like, you know, it is what it is. But lucky me, I'm gonna get $600 tomorrow. So he's probably punching the air right now, but I mean, it is what it is. I'll show sportsmanship and congratulate him. You know what I'm saying? On a very good game, but I mean, the NFL knew what they was doing. They was not gonna no.
And now here he is, at age from 37 to now 43. This will be his fourth since the age of 30. He's just
Now the storyline for tomorrow is going to be, well, the Buccaneers was just a better team. Well, the Chiefs were out two of their left tackles or right tackles. Well, there was a lot of penalty throws. There was a lot of penalty thrown, or there was a lot of flags thrown that didn't need to be thrown. Well, you know what I'm saying. So you're gonna get the good with the bad. Antonio Brown is gonna be a champion. Dominican Sue, who's been in the league for years, is gonna get a ring. The JPP is gonna get his second ring. Tom Brady is gonna get his sixth ring or his seventh ring. Oh man, Tom Brady, that was an overthrown shot. What are you doing? He's just trying to make the Chiefs look. He's just trying to make the Chiefs score not look pretty. Cause he could have easily milked this whole clock. He could have easily milked this whole entire clock if he wanted to. But obviously he's trying to let the Kansas City Chiefs score, so the score won't look lopsided than it already is. And newsflash, again, play calling is going to be key too. Andrew Reid has lost against Tom Brady. Yeah, I have to remember that. Everybody seems to forget. Andrew Reid's record against Tom Brady is not good. It's not good. Remember, they lost. Remember, Andrew Reid lost to the Super Bowl before. They lost to the Super Bowl. Or Andrew Reid lost to Tom Brady before in the Super Bowl. So what makes you think he's going to beat him again? He's probably 0-2 right now against Tom Brady, Super Bowl wise. Yeah, I have to put that into perspective too. Play calling. Did Andy Reid play the best calls? Because if you really think about it, last year the offense of the Kansas City Chiefs was moving, simultaneously. So Patrick Mahomes in the shotgun, he throws, and it's waved off. No? Oh, I thought it was a pick. Wow, they have a female official. That's crazy. That's crazy. They have a female official. Ooh, I don't know. They might challenge that. That ball never hit the ground. He tried to Odell it. He tried to one-hand catch it. I would challenge that if I. Nope, you're not gonna challenge that. Patrick Mahomes in the shotgun. He looks. He fires. He throws. Hill bobbles it. I mean, Hill bobbles it, but he gets it in his third and second. But like I said, man, the Chiefs took too long to score. You know, when it was like 21 to 3, you know, everybody thought that the Chiefs was going to come back, but they just took too long to score. You know, this offense, knowing how bad this offense was in a good way, knowing that how good they could come back from large deficits. I mean, they were up, they were down 24-0 against the. They was down 24-0 against the Texans in the Super Bowl. So, but you know, I mean, the larger the deficit, the harder it's going to be able to come back. You know, but you know, give credit where credit is due. You know, the Buccaneers came. I already told everybody that, you know, in my Super Bowl preview, I picked the Chiefs. I mean, I picked the Bucks. You know, but you know, I'm not gonna gloat about it. It is what it is. You know, both teams. I believe both teams will be back next year, and we might probably see a different outcome. You know, because we've seen Super Bowl rematches before. Tom Brady and Eli Manning. You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady won the first. Well, actually, not Tom Brady. Eli Manning won the first one. Eli Manning won the second one. You know, and after that, we've never seen another back-to-back. We've never seen another sequel again. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Tom Brady's gonna be the first team. You know, I mean, yeah, they might as well. They might as well. They might as well. You know, retire Tom Brady's jersey. But anyways, Patrick Mahomes drills it to Casey. So this might probably be a 15. No, this might probably be a 16-point touchdown. Patrick Mahomes looks. He looks, he fires. No, he doesn't. He's doing his best part. What the fuck are you doing? Patrick Mahomes, you ass, dog. And I know how Flight Reacts hate Patrick Mahomes, dog. He's gonna freaking lose his mind. He's gonna say, "Oh, Lamar Jackson would have never played like that," because you know how big of a fan of his Lamar Jackson. But he hates Patrick Mahomes. He hates Patrick Mahomes with a passion. So when he watches this, he's boy. But anyways, like I say, if it's just better defense, you know, you put a hat on him, he's gonna tap dance like the great Gregory Hines. You know what I'm saying? And for you who don't know who Gregory Hines is, Gregory Hines was a quarterback who was just not good at all. You know, like he was easily triggered. He was not good at all. But God rest his soul though. But you know, Patrick Mahomes in the shotgun. He looks. He throws. Pringle, I think, got it. Or Robinson, my bad, Robinson. So it's a 2-minute warning, and they're probably gonna score. They're gonna score on this drive. It's not gonna look too. It's not gonna look too nasty, you know, because this is a blowout right now. If you only score 9 points to 31, that's a blowout.
It's just flawless, isn't it?
Blowout. So they're gonna score on this drive. Probably go for 2 or kick a field goal. Make it more, you know, reasonable. And yeah. Oh man, let me see. Flexing on these niggas. Flexing. I work out a lot too. Yeah, I can tell. I work out a lot. I don't even use. Like the thing is, I don't do weights. I really don't.
Listen, no, don't do that.
It may sound weird to y'all, but I don't do weights.
Being changed.
What I do is a lot of crunches. I do a lot of push-ups. I do a lot of military push-ups too.
Other people have to use the bathroom around here too.
You know, one-handed behind my back, another hand. You know, sometimes I clap together, and so I mean that's how I, you know. But you know, it is what it is. You know. But yeah, man. Look, we're gonna see a lot of excuses tomorrow. You know, people might say, okay, yeah, it's one Super Bowl loss. They're gonna get back in the playoffs next year, and Patrick Mahomes is gonna be more determined to, you know, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Others, they might probably say, was Patrick Mahomes underrated, overrated, this and that. You know, like I said, man, like I'm a person, you know, yes, you know, I trash talk. But at the end of the day, I always give props to whoever they're facing. You know, it don't matter if it's a blowout, don't matter if it's a close game. You always want to be the bigger man and, you know, have some type of compassion, have some type of, you know, mindset that says, okay, you know, it wasn't the Super Bowl we expected, which I think everybody thought this Super Bowl was not going to be as great as it was. You know, like we could have been tied 33. Actually, we could have been tied 31-31, knowing how lethal both offenses was, knowing how great one defense was. So now, Patriots with 6, Steelers with 6 Super Bowls, Tom Brady with his 7th. So now, you know, who's looking more of a, you know, now Belichick is looking like a fool because we all thought that Tom Brady can't win without Belichick. So now who's looking like a fool now? You know what I'm saying? And Max did pick the Chiefs too, which is probably going to eat his ass tomorrow. But Patrick Mahomes throw it to Hill. Hill gets nothing. 2nd and 6 with a minute. Patrick Mahomes flings it. And it's picked. Patrick Mahomes is just garbage. Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, effing Christ. Like I said, man. Like I said, you give a damn defense. You give Patrick Mahomes a best defense. He's going to look like the second coming of Tony Romo. Can't blame it. Can't script it. Can't rehearse it. Can't really say anything. Andy Reid is not better. Andy Reid is not good when he plays against Tom Brady. Even when he was with the Eagles, he stinked against Tom Brady. Come on, man. Put 2 to 2 together. When is the last time he beat Tom Brady? So, I mean, like I said, man, just be the bigger person and, you know, appreciate both teams for what they did. JPP winning his 2nd Super Bowl. Shout out to you, my Haitian brother. You know, Antonio Brown winning his first championship. Man. No, nobody thought that Antonio Brown was going to win a championship. And here he is, you know. I mean, I was one of them. You know, I thought that he would never win a championship. But now he can call himself a champion, you know. Dominican Sue winning his first championship. All his years throughout the Lions, you know. So, I mean, listen, man. Like I said, man, appreciate games the way they are. You know, The Chiefs couldn't. The Chiefs couldn't generate nothing. You know, the Chiefs couldn't generate nothing. But again, we'll see them back next year. They'll get better, and we'll see them again next year. You know, um, Patrick Mahomes, get your white Hermit the Crab looking ass out the damn way. But anyway, I'm just playing. Patrick Mahomes, man, you did great too, man. You did great. You know, I mean, you never want to be a sourpuss. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, as much as I hate Patrick Mahomes, he tried. He tried to will his team to come back, and that's the best thing. That's the best way you can come back. You know, I thought this was gonna be one of those, classic comebacks. You know, now Shady McCoy wins a championship. You know, so I mean, rigged, fixed, it don't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. The NFL knew what they was doing. Like you really thought Patrick Mahomes was gonna two-peat. The Patriots was the only team who did it in that generation, in that era. You know. So just appreciate greatness. And the storyline's gonna be, well, Tom Brady never needed Bill Belichick. Tom Brady went to another system with a different quarterback, with a different head coach. Well, not a different quarterback, with a different head coach, and he won. He won. Bruce Arians left Arizona to fill the void of the head coaching vacancy for the Bucks, and it is what it is. So the final is 31-9. I mean, if I had to rate the Super Bowl, I rate it as a 1. It was terrible. It was one of those lopsided Super Bowls. It kind of reminded me of the Super Bowl against the Seahawks and the Broncos. That's how I felt about that game. This game reminded me of, again, the Rams and the Patriots the second time around when they faced them the first time. Obviously, they had Kurt Warner and Marshall Faulk and Terry Holt. Second time, you already know who they had. It was a terrible game. It was more of a defensive game than an offensive game. But now it kind of I didn't even see it. Like I said that the Buccaneers was gonna win 31-27, right? I think so. I did say they was gonna win 31-27, but I didn't think the Chiefs was gonna score only 9 points. I thought they was gonna come back at least 27, make it more interesting. But 9. I mean, there were signs. There were signs of a lot of flags. But I mean, like I said, man, I can't control y'all thoughts. I can't control what y'all gonna say tomorrow. Yeah, I might probably say, "Oh, this game was rigged. I'm never watching the Super Bowl again." But you know what? Y'all gonna be right back here next year watching the same team or probably different team next year. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. I did enjoy it, but the only reason why I watched it was because I betted someone at work. So I won $600. Congratulations to me. I'll probably put that in my bank account. You know what I'm saying? Not even spend it. Wait until this coronavirus is over. Try to see what I can do with it. But other than that, yeah, man. So it's crazy. And if you don't believe me, tomorrow I'm gonna show you on the thumbnail. I'm gonna show you on the thumbnail, so y'all won't think I'm just bullshit. Because last year was 900, but he canceled it. That was just a friend of mine. Last year he bet at 900, but he canceled it. This year, some dude, he was a huge KC fan. He's been there since, he's been a fan of them since '04, so, you know, like he really knows his Chiefs, you know. But but yeah, man. Like I said, man, you never want to be a shirapus when it comes to, showing, gratitude, you know. Like, again, there was gonna be a loser or a winner, Like I don't think the outcome would have been different if everybody was healthy, you know. But the way this game played out, it was terrible. Commercials sucked. Halftime was garbage. I mean, now everybody on that team is champions, you know. So now what this says about AB legacy. And now we get to see. Now we here to get. Now we here. Now we here to see these ass licks talk about how the Chiefs was underrated coming up. Let me hear. Let me hear. Hold on. I'm in here. I'm in here. Oh, Phil Simms. Look at Phil Simms. Hell, Phil Simms didn't even play in his first Super Bowl. Jeff Hofstetter subbed in for him. But this is not about Phil Simms. Shout out to Phil Simms, though. Legendary New York Giants quarterback. Let me see what these pricks have to say. I'm gonna catch the liar in this interview. Hold on, let me. What you have to say, Phil?
When you look at Bruce Arians, this team represented him big, tough, and powerful their way. What did they do on the offensive side? They didn't throw it deep. They ran the ball through it underneath tonight. Caught him by surprise. Great job by Byron Leftwich. What did they do on defense, Bill? They set back. Only 5 blitzes the whole game by Todd Bowles, the blitzing guy. So they really crossed everything up. It fooled Kansas City, won the game.
This game was won in the trenches. Both the Lions are both in Tampa Bay on offense and defense. They dominated. They imposed their will. They won.
How this game won in the trenches? You makes no sense.
Won at the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball.
Crowder, you makes no damn sense.
NFL team soft. I have too much respect for these football players and how they approach the game.
The better team won, which was the Buccaneers.
Tougher team.
Plain and simple. Plain and simple.
Stepped on this field. They were the aggressors until that confetti fell, and that is one of the main reasons why they won.
Like I said, when Peyton Manning went to Denver, he raised the level of everybody in that building. The same thing Tom Brady did when he came down here to Tampa. And by the way, Gronkowski, Brown, and Fournette, all 3 guys who were not on the team before the season started, showed up big in this Super Bowl.
Yeah, and they are champions. So you can't now take that championship away from AB. Leonard Fournette, who was with the Jaguars, considered one of the best top 5 running backs, now Super Bowl champions,
This goes
so
out to the ones with dreams on hold. Thousands of small businesses are struggling.
says a lot.
Startups, old favorites.
Says a lot,
Together
man.
we can help.
Says a lot.
Me and some amazing artists are playing a first-of-its-kind after-party concert for them with Verizon.
Alicia Keys. Shout out to Alicia Keys, though. I think her birthday passed, but shout out to her, though. Man, there's a lot of great Super Bowl. There's a lot of great birthdays today, man.
Did you know Geico
You have Lawrence Taylor. You have Michael Jordan. You have Jackie Robinson. You have The Weeknd. You have Kerry Champion. I just said Kerry Champion. You have Kerry Washington. You have Ronda Rousey. But that's going to be it for another video for another day. Probably tomorrow. But, February is a short month. But it has a lot of birthdays. A lot. It's crazy. Like my brother's son's birthday, I believe passed, but he's celebrating it this Saturday. So my birthday is on the Saturday. So his birthday is not on the Saturday, but he's celebrating it on the Saturday. Because, he still goes to school and stuff. So, I was gonna just go to the movies, but since coronavirus, can't really go to the movies. So, but I mean, like I said, man, you just wanna appreciate greatness. Patrick Mahomes tried. I mean, I may say he sucks or he's trash, but at the end of the day, you always want to show sportsmanship, and that's what a lot of people lack in today's NFL or sports. You know, like they never want to be accountable for their actions. Whether it's rigged or fake, doesn't really matter. Does it matter? Wrestling is rigged and fake. So what makes the NFL different? You know how like like I can remember a lot of times. I can remember a lot of people wanted John Cena to beat The Rock. Like The Rock won the first WrestleMania. John Cena came back and beat him the second time. Stone Cold couldn't beat him twice, but it is what it is. Of course he always gets it. Of course the quarterback always gets it. Even though I give it to Gronk, but the Super Bowl MVP is just retarded. It's like they always give it to the damn quarterback, no matter how garbage he plays or not play. Like it's not like he can do this in his sleep. Crazy. Like, comment, subscribe. If I don't forget to say that, like, comment, subscribe. Ring that notification bell. Give me about 5 good thumbs up. And I'm very close to 100 subscribers. Very close. But yeah.
Short field time now, folks, for the presentation of the Vince Lombardi Trophy. So let's throw it out to our PA announcer, Alan Roach.
All it takes is just one game. One game. Imagine if the Super Bowl was a 7-game series. Jesus Christ. Not even a 7-game series, just a 2-game series. Roger Goodell, if you don't get your potato head looking ass, cyborg looking ass, Krusty the Krab looking ass, Groucho the couch looking ass. I'm just playing, I'm just not. It like he has a damn toupee. So the Buccaneers have 2 Super Bowls. One in 2001 and the other one now in 2021. They are the first team to win the Super Bowl in their hometown. Just like how the 1972 Dolphins was the first team to go undefeated. Which one is a better which one is the better achievement? Going undefeated or winning the Super Bowl in your hometown? Joel Glazer. Twice. People forget that, like I said, I believe when the years goes on, y'all memories just fades away, Cause I have good memory. And then there's no difference. If you want to compare that Tampa defense to this year's Tampa defense, they didn't have a shutdown corner like Barry and Barber. They didn't have Sapp. They didn't have Brooks. But they had Dominican Sue, and Dominican Sue was a force. They had JPP, they had David, they had so I mean, like I said, man, a great defense would neutralize a great offense any other day. It may not always be the case, but when you facing TB12,
My mom's up there. She's 95. Love you, Mom.
I always say winning the Super Bowl is overrated. It really is.
This is your trophy. I didn't do a damn thing. You guys won this game. All right? You came together as a big
And you heard it. He didn't do a damn thing. I'm just playing.
Bruce, congratulations.
It's a team effort, man. Team effort. But you know what? One game, winner takes all.
Tom Brady, Super Bowl champion for the 7th time. And Tom, you're also Super Bowl MVP, presented by Verizon.
Who would have known?
As part
It's always going to the damn freaking. Not always, but the question is, will Tom Brady visit the White House? He'll probably skip that, knowing how big of a Trump supporter he is. He's not gonna tell anybody that, but you know you can tell deep down he's a he's a Trump supporter. He might probably skip it. Who knows?
how special is this night for you? Of all the great things you've accomplished.
I'm so proud of all these guys out here. Everything we dealt with all year. We had a rough month in November, but BA had all the confidence in us. The team had
Man,
all the confidence. We came together at the right time.
fifth Super Bowl MVP, seventh Super Bowl win. 7. 10 times he's made it back to the promised land.
In the end zone tonight, you found AB in the end zone.
He's past Joe Montana. Because Joe Montana had 4, I believe.
See guys come over
So,
to Tampa. They all believed in you too to have this night
I mean,
as a possibility, and here you are.
people more.
Where does this rank? Is this the crowning achievement?
I'm not putting any, making any comparisons. Being down here and experiencing it with this group of guys is every year is amazing. And this team is world champions forever. You can't take it away from us. So
Yep. Like I said, man, Antonio Brown, Mike Evans, he's been there the longest. You know, like if you look back at that draft class, Odell, Watkins,
out of the gun. So I'm not trying to stop the little clock right now, but
like he's been there the longest. You know, and now he's a champion.
There's more to come as far as football.
yeah, we're coming back.
We're coming back.
Know that.
Coming back.
See, he said a little conspiracy theory. You know that we coming back.
Super Bowl 55 champions. JB, back to you.
People said that he can't win. I remember years. Oh, if Tom Brady was in the NFC, that he would have get mudded. You know, because the NFC was more of a competitive division. You know, or conference, I should say. But now look at that. You know, but again, different time period. You know, I think, he waited. I think it's over. Yeah, I think it's over. He waited until, the league gotten soft, because the league wasn't soft back in 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, 07. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was facing crappy quarterbacks, outside of Eli Manning and Nick Foles. He was facing janitors and custodian workers. You know what I'm saying? But, what can I say, man? What can I say? I know a lot of people are going to have mixed emotions about this, but, I mean, like I said, you can't be a sore loser, I do hate Patrick Mahomes. I never liked him. We all know that. But his performance was trash. And, people are going to look at him different. People are gonna look at him different. And this Super Bowl might derail his career. We don't know. He may not even be back. That's the thing about it. He may not even be back. As much as we want a Super Bowl rematch, we're not gonna get it. Unless they do some drastic changes on both sides of the ball. They're not gonna come back. You know, now that because teams are gonna look at that Super Bowl. Don't you think for a second teams that, was trash or mediocre or right there in the middle, they're all going to look at that film and say, oh, okay, this is how you stop Patrick Mahomes. Oh, okay. Like I said, everybody has a blueprint until they get punched in the mouth. Or everybody has a, how you say it? Oh, okay, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. And Patrick Mahomes got punched in the mouth. He tried to do too much way too soon. He tried to do his best Brett Favre impersonation. Like he just wasn't himself. And like I said, once you have that defense, it changes everything. It changes everything. I don't care who you got. You can have freaking Walter Payton back there, God rest his soul. If you have a defense that can stop the run and the pass, you can be a sitting duck. You can be a sitting duck. And Patrick Mahomes could have come up with at least 3 picks. It could have been 4 picks the way he threw those balls. It just bounced it off the defender's head a lot. So, but like I said, man, tomorrow is going to be one of those head-scratching debates. First take, undisputed, Colin Coward, first things first. Or not first things first. I don't even watch first things first. Speak for yourself. So all these social media outlets are gonna have different perspectives about Patrick Mahomes. Will he come back? Will this derail his career? This and that. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not even gonna look at. I'm not even, to be honest with you. I'm gonna take some time off because I need to rejuvenate and focus on this NBA season. I need to focus on my Knicks to see where they at right now. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of Knicks content. So yeah, I'm gonna take a probably this might probably drag all the way till I don't know when preseason is gonna start. To be honest with you, I think I don't know. I don't know. Because it always starts around August. So that would make it February, March, April, May, June, July. 7 more months. 7 more months until preseason. That's if they push it to that length. Or preseason might probably start mid-summer, and they might probably, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm gonna take I'm gonna take some time off of sports and talk about other subjects. And this time I'm serious. I might probably sneak in the Knicks here and there. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm gonna take a very long, extensive time off sports. Basketball is not even nearly close to be finishing. They still got a lot of games left to be played. So I'm not gonna come here and say, oh, this and that, and because teams are gonna lose. Good teams are playing bad teams are playing good. You know, so so yeah, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for the ones who did, or for the ones who did pick the Buccaneers. The ones who did pick the Chiefs, I'm sorry. But I won 600. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. So like, comment, subscribe, and till next time, take care of yourself and each other.